Hello, my friend. Do you know anxiety? Like that anxious feeling you get when you have butterflies about a presentation or an interview, or when your mind is just rising, overwhelmed with different thoughts, with thoughts of something you've said somewhere, or the thought of what someone else did to you. The first instinct is to try to fight it, to control it, to fix it. You even try to tell yourself to calm down. You tell yourself you need to get out of it. It's like being stuck in a quicksand. And the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. That is actually what it means when you try to fight anxiety, or when you try to run away from it, like it is an enemy that needs to be defeated, or a symptom that needs to be suppressed. But what if I told you that the act of trying to control anxiety or trying to escape from it is actually amplifying the issue? It just makes the matter worse. It's like adding salt to the wound. Like having an anxiety about anxiety. That is meta-anxiety, if you will. And that's not a fun club to be in. But the truth is that at the core of everything, anxiety is actually not your enemy. Anxiety is a messenger, a faithful messenger from the unconscious, indicating that you have actually missed a vital point in your life. It's a signal that there is a part of you, or there is an area in your life that needs attention, that you need to work on. And that is why anxiety rises within you. You need to realize that anxiety is more or less like a visitor that brings a message to you. And this visitor is meant to be acknowledged. The visitor is meant to be welcomed, not to be thrown away, or not to be ignored, so to speak. And how do you approach anxiety? If you want to see a different result, you must do it differently. You must approach the situation in a different way. So, in order to understand what anxiety is trying to tell you, you have to shift your perspective of how you see anxiety. First of all, whenever anxiety knocks at the door of your mind, allow it. Instead of trying to control it, to fight it or repress it, just allow that feeling within you. Expose yourself to that feeling. Allow yourself to experience whatever it is anxiety brings to you. So it's more like you telling the anxiety that, you know what, I'm ready to face you with full courage. What have you got for me? What do you want to tell me? And you need to realize that anxiety is not happening to you from outside. It is actually rising within you. Imagine yourself as a sky and anxiety as a storm or clouds. With time, these clouds or storms will go away on their own accord. So why stress yourself? Why try to push it away when it will definitely go on its own? But what's really important is that you welcome anxiety. Listen to what it has to say. And when you listen, try as much as possible to pay attention to what your body is telling you when you have this anxiety. Listen to the sensations, the feelings, the emotions that are rising within you. Acknowledge them. And try as much as possible to trust your intuition, because your intuition knows beyond your assumption or your past experience. If you're able to see anxiety from this perspective, it will encourage you to pay attention to the triggers, the things that trigger anxiety within you. And from there, you'll be able to recognize the mental or the psychological patterns that are happening within your mind. And by so doing, you'll be able to master self-awareness, which leads to mental mastery. Therefore, anxiety is not something to fight, and it's not something to run away from. It's something to be welcomed, because it carries a message. It carries a signal that is alerting you to maybe things like unresolved issues in your life, unmet needs, fears, limiting beliefs, or some other challenges that you might not be aware of if you're running away or you're fighting anxiety. But if you become a friend with it and you face it, you listen to what it has to say, you will master not only yourself, but also your mind. And you'll be free again. It's okay not to get the whole point of the situation, not to really understand the signals or the message anxiety is bringing. Just be gentle on yourself. It takes a lot of practice, but with time, you will be able to master it as much as possible. Be nice to yourself. Understand that at the end of everything, there is a higher power somewhere that is taking care of everything. And remember that each time we try to force things, to control things, life has a way of reminding us repeatedly that peace only comes when we surrender, when we let go, and allow that higher power to take control of everything. Trust the universe that everything that is working for your ultimate good. Whatever it is, just trust that everything is going to be all right at the end of the day. I hope you've gotten one or two things from what I've said so far. See you again in my next video. Peace, love and light. Bless you.